Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today's video, we're going to be going over the new content that was dropped today, Friday, April 5th. Before we take a look at it, though, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. And in the comment section below, let me know what you think about the content and if you're excited for it. Also, remember, if you want to learn how to make stubs, make sure you hit me up on Twitter at pitching_rebel. I do offer lessons. If you'd like to inquire about it, make sure, again, hit me up on Twitter, pitching_rebel. All right, let's go ahead and look at the new content. Let's talk about the new storylines added first. We have 3 new storylines added to the Negro Leagues, and we're gonna go ahead and skip that. All right, we're gonna have Jose Mendez, which is a two-way player who was another Cuban like Martin Dihigo was. Last year we got Martin Dihigo, now we get Jose Mendez. And he can play almost every position just like Martin Dihigo could, except he can't play catcher. That's the only secondary he doesn't have, but he has pretty much every single one. It's just an 85 overall core card. So I would still do the moments for sure, just because you're gonna get a core card. And we know at some point we're gonna get a core collection. Since we had a couple of them last year. It's only, I believe, seven moments you got to do, and most of them are pitching. Only you have to do one hitting moment, so it shouldn't take you long at all to do that. Then we got Larry Doby. He's not a new Negro League player. We've had Larry Doby for a while, but he did play in the Negro Leagues, and he's gonna have primary center field with pretty much every secondary except for catcher as well. We've never seen that out of Larry Doby. We have seen him with a secondary at second base, but never where he has every secondary like he has here. Another 85 overall card, so not a card that's probably going to crack your lineup. However, again, it's going to be a card that is going to be a core card, so it will go towards core collection when we get that. All right. For him, it's also only 7 moments that you have to do, so that's only 14 moments combined, and I'm assuming this one's going to be as well. We got Leon Day. This guy is a two-way player as well. Can play second base and then all outfield positions, starting pitcher. And he doesn't have outlier or anything like that. Maybe later on when he gets to 99, he will. Who knows? But again, all these cards are just cards that, in my opinion, are going to be needed for a core collection that's going to come out sooner rather than later. Especially starting to get into the second team affinity coming up shortly. I don't see how in May we don't have a core collection at some point. But this one as well is probably going to only be, 7 episodes as well. So 21 total moments you have to do to earn 3 cards. Knock that out real quick and get yourself 3 more cards. But 2 of the new guys are Leon Day and Jose Mendez. So those are 2 new Negro League legends added this year to the game. Next, we're going to talk about the Season 2 awards drop. So we just got our first season awards drop on Monday. Not Monday, but Tuesday, I believe it was, or Wednesday. I can't remember which day. Today, Friday, we got another one. And we have Jackson Chourio Tops Now card. He collected his first hit, RBI, and stolen base in the MLB debut. Right field primary, but can also play center field, left field, and also as well second base, shortstop. Is it a card that would make my squad? No, it's not really a card that makes my squad, but again, these cards are all going to go towards the set 1 collection. You want to collect as many of them, especially the ones that are Ryan 99. So I'm definitely, I already have them because I'm just going to collect all the cards from the season awards pack. The only one I'm missing right now is Oswaldo. Again, because you saw how many stubs I do have, and I'm going to continue making stubs because, again, I know how to work the marketplace. At pitching_rebel if you'd like to inquire about my lessons. All right, next is going to be Graham Pauley, third base primary, second base, left field secondaries. I believe this guy's a rookie for the rookie for the Padres. He first MLB hit was a 3-run blast. What a memorable hit he had as his first MLB career hit. 94, 88, 83, 70, 71 vision, 92 clutch, 60 speed. So no Buxton boost, no Arenado boost. For me, just not a car. Again, another filler for that set 1 collection. Jared Jones, he struck out 10 in getting his first win in his MLB debut. So very good debut there. He doesn't have outlier in the fastball, throws 4-seam slider, 12-6 circle change, only 4 pitches, no outlier. 88 hit per 9, 94 K per 9 with 78 clutch. That's just not going to make my rotation, especially the pitches that he has. Another filler there. Jung Ho Lee. 85, 72, 92, 81, 77 vision, 65 speed, no Buxton boost, no Arenado boost. Primary center fielder that only has 65 speed. Yeah, that's just not it. Again, another card that's just going to be a filler. And then last but not least, Michael Conforto. 93, 97, 81, 93, and then 97 clutch, 68 vision with 45 speed. Of course, they gave him 45 speed, just enough speed to not be able to get that Arenado boost, because you need guys with under 45 speed to be able to get the Arenado boost. But of course, they gave him that 45 speed, because why not? SDS, why not give him the 45 speed? Nonetheless, though, is it a card that I would use regardless? Probably not, because I don't think he's better than Dunn. That's where he would have to be playing, his left field. I think Dunn is really good, especially with the boost. And Arenado, although he does have some decent attributes, hitting attributes, he just isn't better than Dunn, in my opinion. So this isn't the best 91 overall card by any means. Another filler for me. So that's the Season 2 awards program. Let's go ahead and look at the show shop. There's a lot of packs dropped. All right, we'll start with the Season Awards 2. And we got the 2 rare rounds, or whatever you want, the 2 highest overalls, which is Brady Singer and Oswaldo Cabrera. We have Victor Scott, Christian Encarnacion Strand, and then Ryan Barucki as our 389s in that pack. Let's start by Barucki. And left-handed reliever, slider primary with circle change, sinker, and sweeping curve. Not bad pitches at all. No quirks though. 108 hit per 9 and 112 pitching clutch. That's not bad either. 93 K per 9 is not bad. 75 walks per 9, 79 control. So lower end on the control there. Velocities, again, not bad. And he has that sinker. Let's look at his pitch break. Slider only has 70. Circle change only 78. Sinker does have 97 pitch break. So that's nice to see. In the sweeping curve, 81 pitch break, which isn't the greatest either. So he's not a bad option for a left-handed reliever, but he wouldn't want to be in the top of my pecking order as a left-handed reliever. I mean, if he I haven't seen his delivery. If he has a funky release point, then maybe he could be. I would have to check that out. Christian Encarnacion Strand, tops now, 89 overall, 90, 102 versus right, 72, 81. He has 50 vision, so he will fit the Buxton boost. 90 clutch, 78 fielding at first base, 64 speed. So no Arenado boost, but does get the Buxton boost. Would have some decent pop with the Buxton boost, but I don't run that Buxton boost, so he wouldn't really apply for me. Victor Scott II. This guy stole like 100 bases in the minor leagues last year. So he's got that 99 speed and 99 steal off rip. 87 fielding, so I'll have gold defense in center. 87, 65 versus right. 80, 40 versus left. 79 vision. 83 clutch. That doesn't do anything for me at all, honestly. The only thing that is kind of enticing is the fact that he's going to cover a ton of ground in the outfield, but his hitting, not so much. Not very good. Brady Singer, slider, sinker, circle change, sweeping curve. Not very good pitch mix at all. 90 hit per 9, 97 pitch clutch. Not good either. No outlier. I mean, break outlier, but no outlier on the sinker. Yeah, that's not going to do it for me, folks. That's just not going to do it for me. And then last but not least, now this card is definitely a little enticing. Switch hitting, third baseman, primary with first base, second base, shortstop, left field, and right field secondary. So a ton of secondaries there. 101, 93 versus right. That's pretty good off rip. 88, 81 versus left. Not the greatest, but not the worst at all. 104 clutch is very nice for a 92 overall card. 67 vision, no Buxton boost. 71 speed, no Arenado boost though. 80 fielding, 88 arm, and 93 reaction. So you have gold defense over at third base, and then the rest of the position silver defense. I mean, used them enough and got them to P5, 106, 98 versus right, and then 93, 86 versus left, 109 clutch. That's not bad at all, especially being a switch hitter. But I would have liked to see at least more contact. The power I could be okay with. If he was closer to that 100 contact mark versus lefties, now you piqued my interest. But yeah, he's not a bad card. I mean, I would consider him for the bench for sure, but not going to do it because he doesn't fit that Arenado boost. Now, Arenado boost as well, that would also help him a ton, but again, has that 71 speed, so just not going to crack the Arenado boost, or crack the squad because of it. But again, not a bad card by any means, especially the fact that he's a switch hitter. We don't have many switch hitters with this kind of hitting attributes in the game, so definitely a guy that people I can see using for sure. And then we have the new MLB pipeline pack. So we have 3 rare rounds. Roderick. We have 3 rare rounds, all 92 overalls. Roderick Arias, Jordan Beck, and then Nick Frasso. And then you got Ryan Clifford, Brian Rocchio, Blake Mitchell, Carson Weisenhunt, I would say that's how you pronounce the last name, Chase Petty as your non-rare round. So let's start off with Chase Petty. Look at him. He's a starting pitcher. 4-seam slider, sinker, circle change, no outlier. 86 hit per 9, 80 K per 9, 88 clutch. Yeah, that's just not gonna play. I'm sorry, not sorry. It just doesn't play. Right-handed pitcher too. Carson Wisenhunt, 4-seam circle change, curveball, sinker, no outlier either. 89 hit per 9, 83 K per 9, 92 pitching clutch. That's not gonna play. All these guys right now are just binder fillers at this point. Blake Mitchell, catcher for the Royals, left-handed hitter, first base secondary. 85, 95 versus right, 67, 70 versus left, 83 clutch, 46 vision, fits the Buxton boost, 36 speed, also fits the Arenado boost, but attributes are just not very good. So again, another binder filler. Brian Rocchio, he's a switch hitter, primary, shortstop, second base, third base, secondaries. 98, 60 versus right, 82, 67 versus left, 81 vision, 87 clutch, no Buxton boost, 70 speed, no Arenado boost. Good defense with 88, so he'll get the diamond defense, but the hitting, you got to be better as a hitter, in my opinion, to make a squad. You got to just be better as a hitter. Ryan Clifford, primary right fielder with first base, left field, secondaries, left-handed hitter. 96, 110 versus right. That is very good for sure. 70, 76 versus left. Not very good there. 52 vision, so fits the Buxton boost. 87 clutch. Okay, not the greatest though. 74 fielding, 50 speed, no Arenado boost. Again, another card that's just not going to crack the squad for me. And it's just unfortunate to have to keep saying that. I wish, they could do a little bit better with the attributes, but it is what it is. Nick Frasso, sinker, circle change, slider, 4-seam. He does have outlier on that sinker. This card, 88 hit per 9 in 85 clutch. That's just not going to do at all. If he had a cutter, maybe, depending on the release point, how it looked, if he was kind of funky or not. But no cutter, that's not going to help. Another card, that's a binder filler. Jordan Beck, center field primary, left field, right field secondaries, right-handed hitter, 84 speed, so no Arenado boost, 63 vision, no Buxton boost, but let's look at the hitting. 72, 80, 88, 102, good pop, decent contact versus left, not very good against right though. 98 clutch, that's good to see there. He's gonna field well in center field, left field, or right field, which we don't have a lot of guys that can field well, but the hitting, for a guy, can he play on lower levels, like all-star and below? Yeah, he can play there, but for somebody that plays on Hall of Fame and higher, that's just not going to play, especially with the other cards that we already have in the game. Then last but not least, Roderick Arias, switch hitting, shortstop, second base, third base, secondaries. 86, 92 versus right, 74, 80 versus left, 83 clutch, 51 vision, so he is going to get the Buxton boost. 87 fielding, 92 speed, good defender, good speed. No Arenado boost. Hitting, again, could he play on the lower levels, especially with the Buxton boost? Yes. Hall of Fame or higher. He's just not going to crack the squad. There's just too many guys. Or there's not, I wouldn't say too many, but there's enough guys that are well above this guy's tier level. So for me, binder filler. New headliners is Matt Shaw, primary shortstop with second base, third base, secondaries. Right-handed hitter, 88-80 versus right, 194 versus left, so not bad there at all. 76 vision, no Buxton boost, 95 clutch, not the worst clutch, not the best clutch of course. 78 fielding, 84 speed. Silver defense, could get to gold defense, decent speed. Hitting's not bad by any means. Could he be usable? Yes, he is definitely a usable card in my opinion, even on Hall of Fame or higher. However, for me, he's not going to beat out Ernie Banks or Carlos Correa if I chose those two shortstops that I could put in at shortstop. And he's not going to crack, and he's definitely not going to be over Corey Seager, who's got the Arenado boost and is absolutely insane with it. And then last but not least, we have a new chase pack, Shota Imanaga. Last but not least, we have a new chase pack, Shota Imanaga, And that's a left-handed starter for the Cubs. 4-seam splitter, slurve, 12-6, 93 hit per 9, 100 pitching clutch. Not bad with the hit per 9 pitching clutch, but the pitches are just not there. You know, 94 miles an hour, that's not going to get it done. Splitter, slurve, 12-6. There's no cutter, there's no sinker. Unfortunately, you know, the hits per 9 pitching clutch is actually not bad at all for, you know, what we have right now as starters. He's just not going to do it because he doesn't have the right pitches. And that is a complete. Let's go check the collection to see if they added anything to the set 1 collection. I don't think they did. No, we're still at the 120. They're going to add something else. Look, it says look out for new collect tiers added bi-weekly tiers subject to change. So last week we got Rich Aurelio on Friday, so I'm expecting another one added next week. We didn't get it this week. We have gotten a lot of cards in this week, so I'm definitely expecting something added next week, especially with Team Affinity dropping next Friday. Definitely expecting another tier to be added. So make sure you start stocking up on your set 1 collections. Nonetheless, though, today's drop, we got a bunch of cards, but in my opinion, I mean, there is some that I guess you could use. However, for me, a lot of them, for me, basically all of them, if not all of them, are just going to be roster. Or sorry, not. We got a lot of cards added today, especially to the set 1 for set 1 collection cards. For me, basically every card, outside of maybe Oswaldo Cabrera, are cards that I'm just going to be filling up my roster, filling up my binder so that I can get more and more cards to my to the set 1 so that I can get more cards towards the set 1 collection. So is that unfortunate? Yes, I would love to see at least 2 to 3 cards added per drop that are going to make you go, wow, I want to maybe try that card on my team. And that's just not what we got today. Simple as that. But again, if you want to learn how to make stubs, just like I know how to do it, make sure you hit me up on Twitter to inquire about the lessons at pitching_rebel. DM me on Twitter to inquire about the lessons, all right? Anyways, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on, leave a like on the video, and in the comment section below, let me know what you thought about today's drop, and if you're looking forward to next week's drop with the Team Affinity coming, all right? Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.